Okay, you guys, good morning. And here we are, Friday 28th, waiting for the US to open and the inflation of the US also coming up today. So many, expectations for this information, not because of the inflation exactly, but because of what the market will speculate about what the Fed is going to do on May 2nd and 1st. Because, I mean, we have holiday on the 1st, but still, market is really waiting to see what the Fed is going to do. And this is the information that we're waiting. Like I said, inflation of the US. And so we'll see. The projection is pretty much the same. Canada is not going to give us an impact, and it's not going to give us an impact. So everything's going to be turning for inflation of the US. As you can see, euro dollar opened for the sellers. I mean, the market jumped into sellers. There is a sell pressure here for euro dollar. But if you see the historical levels down here, we have all buyers. Okay, so even though if the price keeps dropping and dropping, we're still going to wait on the buyers for euro dollar. So between the 108.70, 108.60, and even the 108.55, we have buy situation. So because the historical levels are showing us buy prices, we have to be only waiting on the buyers. I wouldn't take any short situation today for the euro dollar. So again, price action only in between 108.70 and the 108.60 and possibly extensions down to 108.50. We have to avoid any short strategies, any short situation, and probably wait on the buyers. Okay. If there is no more sellers, because as I can see that the market is really trying to consolidate down here, then we're gonna start buying at 110. So you may want to use a buy stop, whatever works for you. But the 110 up to 110.10, 110.20, what I recommend to scalp the market is considering a strategy that you can go for 10 pips on every entry you do. So that will be 110 to 110.10, then about 110.10 buy again to 110.20 and so on. Okay, because that's, price action, you have to go for very little moves of the price, and on intraday basis, the 10 pips is just good enough for an entry. So that situation on euro dollar, like I said, I only see buy levels. Even if it goes down, I'm going to have to stick to the buyers. I can't say anything else there. With the pound dollar, the situation is quite similar. Buyers only, buyers preference. And the first buy that I'm going to take is the 124.80, and the target is 124.90. And above it, I keep buying above 125. And if I see a sell impact on the pound, I have buyers down 24 40, the 24.50, so this just buy strategies anyway for the pound. I wouldn't take any short situation over the pound dollar today. This is dollar Canadian. Here, of course, sales strategies are ideal. And I'm going to start shorting the pound. I mean, dollar Canadian below the 126.40 down to 126.30, below 26.30 down to 26.20 and extensions 26.10 for dollar Canadian. So that will be for dollar based. Like I said, I rather stick to the seller. Again, I'm gonna start shorting below 136.40. And buyers is just not a good idea because these are the highs, between the 120, 136.60, 136.50. Those are the high levels, so you don't want to take any buy situation on the highs. So if it goes towards the highs, we get to see if we can short. It's quite difficult to explain scalping when you don't have the impact of the information quite yet. So please consider this information that it has to be with the impact on the information. Like this is the projection for inflation, okay? Commodities gold and silver, the preference on these levels is actually to wait on the buyers, okay? So with gold, for example, we have 1980 and 1977. Those are buy levels. So you want to go to sellers. Here, we're going to consider the buyers with gold and silver. Now, the buyers here for gold are going to start at 1985 up to 1988 and 1990. That's the extension for the buyers. And if it goes down, we have a lot of buy pressure between 1975 and 1980. So buy pressure 100% for the commodities. So if, like I said, it goes down, we're still gonna wait on the buyers, and going up, still buyers. 1990, 1992 will be the targets for today. This is on silver, again, by preference on silver as well. We have tons of buy pressure between 2470, 2460, tons of buy pressure. So you don't want to get anything to do with the seller. To the contrary, you're just going to wait on the buyer. Okay, but consider that we are below 25. So the targets we're talking about is 2480, 2490, 2495, possibly 25 as the targets. Again, one more time, if we got sellers for the impact of inflation, we still have buy situation, buy prices, because like I see tons of buyers down these levels. Between these levels, all buyers. So just consider that, okay? That's all we have for today. You're welcome to join us. We have our live training sessions, and we are Monday to Fridays, and we work on the high impact information, and I give all the entries, I give all the signals and every update. So let me show you here. This is the chat, this is the people, join in my chat. Like I said, I do not use indicators. There's no signals such as stop loss or anything like that. I do not use the stop loss. If I see that the entry is losing power, I just expire the trade, and that's why I recommend always on my trading on the alerts that I give. Just buy stops what I use, sell stops, take profits, that's fine, but now stop loss. And again, I don't use indicators, any algorithm. This is only price action, and this is the way everyone should be actually trading. Indicators are just is this old school chartism, old school. Today is only price activity, because this way you actually thinking in institutional level. So if you think in institutional level, then you're going to be one step ahead of anything in the market, and that's the way you're going to be consistent every year, thinking like the big ones. Okay, I really hope it helps. I wishing you good luck. Again, you can join me. Just text me to my email. I'll give you the contact information down this video.